What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's talk about Adrien, the Problem, Broner, the Can Man, Mr. HBO, even though you fight on Showtime now. Great name. What the fuck is wrong with dude? Like, I really don't understand. Like, first of all, for me, I understand entertainment. I mean, that's what I'm here to do for you. I give fight predictions, graphics, and different things like that. But I want to entertain too. That's why you see me do imitations, and I like to have fun. So I get that. But at the end of the day, I'm still true to myself. How I act on here is how I've always been. You know what I'm saying? With Adrien Broner, I just get this. It feels so much like an act and a gimmick. It doesn't seem like he's naturally answering how he wants to. I never understood that. So I want to talk about the Manuel Taylor fight and some Adrien Broner shit. Like this picture. Like why did you post this on your Instagram? First of all, you use some fucking Sharpie. Your skin looks really oily. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways to promote the fight. He just does. It's like he wants to be a goofball and wants to be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? Make everyone laugh, but they laugh at you, but they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? The thing that pissed me off most about Broner is after certain fights, like the DeMarco fight, I'm like, damn, this dude is the goods. And that's probably to date his best performance in my opinion. And the reason I say the best is I'm not talking about fighting bums or whatever. Antonio DeMarco ran through John Molina Jr. He was a champion, and he was coming off that win, and Adrien Broner, I believe, had moved up to fight him. So this was a good, solid win. And I think Broner came in looking very sharp, very focused, and I perhaps overrated him in some categories because in that fight, his defense looked good. His inside fighting game looked disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Just filthy. And as he got bigger, I think so did his ego, so did his head. And he seemed to like kind of go away from what brought him to that point where he was fighting DeMarco. You know what I'm saying? Like he has good performances against like Jason Litzow. And I think boxing was the forefront. Now he seems like just a circus act. He just says crazy shit in interviews. And it's like, you got to understand in this world, you got to like establish what do you want to be known for? You know what I mean? And I think Broner doesn't really have an identity. He wants to be like Floyd Mayweather so bad. Like, you got to be yourself, man. At the end of the day, you got to be your own person, make your own path, go your own journey. Mayweather is not even in your era. He's in your era based on skill, and that skill and hard work, dedication, and that work ethic has allowed him to be in your era. But you guys are completely different in styles, ages, and all that stuff like that. So I really care about boxing, and I want to see fighters fight. The entertainment stuff is cool, but like I said, everything that comes out of Broner's mouth sounds like over the top and outlandish, and I just want to see more of a focus. Like, when's the last Adrien Broner fight build up where you could honestly say he was just down to business? Like, okay, I'm coming off the Marcos Maidana fight. It's me and Carlos Molina. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's never chill. And if you look at Floyd Mayweather, since he wants to be like Floyd Mayweather, Floyd is being Floyd. I generally feel that. I think Floyd, you could tell that he's being Floyd because Floyd doesn't act one way all the fucking time. I've seen Floyd joke. I've seen Floyd be serious. I've seen him pissed. Like the Victor Ortiz fight, he looked like he was pissed, and that's why Victor Ortiz got 2-piece. His shit talking just seems more genuine. Like when he's talking, he's like, "Don't worry, baby. Shane Mosley got a big nose," and he just seemed like he was being him. The flashy shit, that is him. But with Broner, you really just see one way. It's always the class clown, the goofball, the goofy ass dude, all the time. Like, are you ever serious? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something to do with maturity. So when I look at Floyd Mayweather, I think he's entertaining. He knows when to turn it up and talk shit to Robert Garcia for the Marcos Maidana Part 2 Mayhem press tour. He knows when to do that, but he can turn it on and turn it off. I've seen very regular interviews with Floyd Mayweather where he's like, this kid Canelo, I can't underestimate him. He's a hell of a fighter. Like I said before, until 42, you know what I'm saying? He's just having regular conversation. But every single time I see Broner, it's on some outlandish shit. Like, he just said in an interview on Fight Hype, shout out to them, he said, he's like, yeah, AB, 3 weight divisions at the age of 23. I already have a Hall of Fame resume. Like, no, you don't. What the fuck are you talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Then in another separate interview, I believe is on Fight Hype also, he said, Manuel Taylor, I gotta beat his ass. Okay, that's fine. And he was like, what did he say? He's like, AB. So Emmanuel Taylor fighting Broner, him fighting AB, it's basically like he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. Like, no, it's not. Floyd Mayweather fighters are getting like 1 million at least, you know what I mean, $2 million plus dollars to fight you. How the fuck is fighting Adrien Broner for less than 800,000? And I guarantee you, if I'm wrong, I will provide a $25 gift card when the purses are announced. If Emmanuel Taylor is getting more than 800,000, probably won't even get half of that, but we'll say 800,000 because that's what I just said. If he gets more than 800,000 for this fight, not Broner, I'm talking about Emmanuel Taylor, then I will give a $25 gift card to the first person to comment on this video. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you he's not going to get that type of money, Emmanuel Taylor. So it's nothing like fighting Floyd Mayweather just off that principle. Nor is it like fighting Floyd Mayweather, because if someone were to beat Floyd Mayweather, it would actually catapult their career, versus a lot of people think Broner is overrated now. So I feel Broner he's in the fast lane. Get back to boxing. You know what I mean? You're training in DC, sharpen your skills, work on your skills. And I think Broner could, if guided in the right direction, and if he doesn't become a fucking basket case and a Zab Judah type guy who is mentally frail and is not going to show you what he's capable of doing at the right times or when the going gets tough, then Broner could actually be one of the best. I'm not saying he's the best at 140. And, you know what I mean? He might even be able to beat some guys at 147. I think that's a little bit of a stretch, or later down the line. I wouldn't suggest him go back up to 147 anytime soon. But he could be a threat at 140. He has to learn to use his fucking legs, learn to let your hands go. You showed heart already, so I give you that. You showed heart in the Maidana fight. Other people would have given up, you know what I mean? You had jumped up weight classes to fight Paulie Malignaggi in your second fight. You took on a guy like Marcos Maidana, although he was slow and considered flat-footed or whatever. He's unorthodox and he can crack. So I give you props for that. You showed tremendous heart in that fight by not giving up when you were ambushed in the first 2 rounds. So I give him props where props are due. I think, like, even in the Carlos Molina fight, if you watch that last fight, he let his hands go in spots, not through the entirety. And he looked really good when he was doing that. Like, I don't remember what round it was. In the mid-round, he let his hands go. The fight entirely was just boring overall to me. But when he let his hands go, he looked really sharp. So I think if he works on that and keeps at that, he could be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's going to be the best ever, the best thing that's ever lived. But he could be good. He could be a respected champion. But if he continues to want to party, he looks like he's been controlling his weight more now, but before he didn't give a fuck. He's touring with Lil Wayne and T.I. and shit, gaining an abundance of weight. Live like a fucking fighter, man. That's the whole point of this video. I've made videos like this before regarding this dude. And if he doesn't do these things, if he doesn't heed Ego's warning and like do the things that I'm saying to implement in this video, I see him just being a gatekeeper at some point. He's just going to be a dude that formerly had a name, formerly had money, and he's just somebody that's there in the sport. And when another guy is up and coming and Broner is like, I don't know, 29, 30, he's just the guy that they fight. You know what I mean? This is the guy you fuck up to build your name. You know what I mean? And Broner, if he lets his skills do the talking and focuses, he doesn't have to be that. He can kind of go out on his own terms. That's what I feel. What the fuck is up with Broner? Let me know what you guys think is up with him. Make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off.